Ooh. There we go. Oops. Edit this real quick. There we go. All right. What's going on? I'm only going to keep this up as long as well, what is it? Fucking for about 30 minutes. G-Man got a chance to come in. There's the link. He wants to convince me not to do that fucking shanty expose. He can come in and advocate for himself. In the meantime, enjoy some Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, I've been warned, man. Don't make a YouTube video about my wife. Don't do it. Don't. I don't know. Our marriage that's a decade long might not last. I don't know how. Please don't make a YouTube video about her. It'd be terrible. Now apply for Drag's wife. G-Man. Anybody can apply. Hey. Can you make lobster bisque? That's the important part. You have to be able to put up with morning farts. G-Man's such a man. There's an open link. Come on in, buddy. Don't be scared. But first, get a working phone. He had to stop his fucking outro because his phone kept stopping. Like, I was like, is the video over or is his phone broke? Nope, phone broke. Okay. We need to kill this. What is this thing? Hulking monster. Because he does some shit on the ground that just instantly kills everybody. Shit, well, I don't know what this is. This is some type. These are vampires and vampire lords and shit. Oof, yeah, that needs to stop. The Grey Host Blood Knight. Yeah, his big ass needs to be stopped. Ooh. Don't look at me. Ooh, don't look at me. Nope. I think they made these easier. Ooh, god damn. Yep. Play healer character MMOs, be some kind of conflict nurse in the Navy. Conflict nurse. I like it. I started. I usually don't play healer. More often than not, I would play DPS classically. Like when I first started playing MMOs, just DPS. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I'll give you an example, like a warlock and goddamn, it's early. I haven't had any coffee. And WoW, I'd play a warlock. I just rolled my face across the keyboard, and I could do damage with like little to no knowledge of rotation or anything. But I found that playing DPS is really easy. Like it's not hard to play a DPS character at all. There's not little to no challenge if you typically know what type of gear you need. Without little research, you don't really need to know a rotation, but if you want to optimize, obviously you want to know a rotation. But there was no need for people to, like, even if you have a specialized DPS, okay, cool, this guy does great, damage, we can use him, but that's a dime a dozen. Having a great healer or an excellent ass tank, that's what people need. So I was like, it's more of a challenge for me to play those roles. So God damn it, I'll usually play a tank more often than not. But when I play this on Xbox, I have the tank character. On here, this character right here was actually DPS, but I made him into a healer. It's like getting the groups easier, and it's more of a challenge to be a great healer than a great DPS. So it's that's long and short of it. What's going on? I was supposed to be in the lab today because I was going to put off uh, the Shanny police narrative thing. Technically, it's a Revelation News police narrative, but uh, my instructor sent the email out saying that she's feeling sick, so there's no lab today, no class. So I got time. Who's that Mothra? G-Man beats me like losing money. I guess that's what he's doing in that basement. This is where the real men come. Like, you live in the fucking basement, dude. Shut the fuck up. Real men have a real domicile. Like, it doesn't even look like it's one of those converted basements in the Northeast where you can live in someone's basement because they've done the radon test and they've cleared it out, and there's actually room to do shit and you're not laying up against pipes and shit like that. Those are the type of basements that people actually live in. That's like somebody's fucking dungeon. Every time I see you there, I laugh at it. I'm like, you are literally talking shit and there's insulation that's about to fall on your fucking head. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? Like, and I am poor shaming him because he has done nothing. Nothing. So I'm from the great debate. Where has that gotten you, Gary Potter? Where you have actually gotten worse over the years. If you looked at where I've lived and what I've done over the G plus years, I've actively improved my life situation to the point that I can just buy lobster bisque whenever I want to. I consider that a win. But man, he has gotten progressively worse. And I'm just like, how do you not see this? How do you look at your life and go, you know what? This is what my life needs. I have a shitty phone that can barely do the things that I want it to do. It can barely stay on long enough for me to get out a full sentence. But for some real reason, some whatever reason, I don't know, he thinks that people are just going to ignore that and just go, yeah, we definitely take this guy seriously. Fuck no. Get out of here, man. What's going on? G-Man Ting is BD right. Yeah, that's yeah, I see it. I'm not a tanker. No, sir. Got a charisma-based barbarian and Pathfinder. Intimidation is a charisma skill. I am not familiar with. I've heard of Pathfinder. I've not actually. Is that one of the D&D-esque games, or I want to say that's. I have to look it up. I remember someone that I know plays Pathfinder. Never talked about it. I think that's more fantasy-based. But then again, so is this. I'm going to actually be productive today, even though I have class. I washed my lab coat and everything. It's like, shit, I got to find it. I dig it out the dirty clothes. I was like, okay, here's my lab coat. Make sure I have my goggles, all that shit. Nope. Finally be back in the lab. Get some exercise, walk to class. Nope. Just like D&D. Okay, I figured it. Yeah, so it is what I'm thinking about. Yeah. So he's watching. G-Man, you can watch in incognito mode, dude. If you mention stuff that I say in streams, that I still know that you watch. So being in incognito mode is not going to help you. And you're welcome, by the way, for letting you know that that's how people avoid letting me know. But why would I tell you unless I had an alternate means of knowing that you watch me? Dumbass. Anyway, Pathfinder. What was that? First edition was basically D&D 3.75. Second edition dropped a few months back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never actually sat down and played Dungeons and Dragons or any of the variants. I've actually never done that. Classic tabletop stuff. The link's out there. If you really want me not to, for me not to make this video, G-Man, go ahead and click that link, buddy. It's going across the bottom there. Go ahead and type in those characters. It's in the chat. Go ahead and click it. Because if you don't, guess what? I'm going live. It'll probably be a little later because Secular's doing his thing, but that's okay. I have all day. I'm going to have fun. The best part is that there's a bit of a repository that I stumbled across because, well, one of the reasons I didn't show people the phone recording ages ago is because it's where it is. It's sort of inconvenient, so it has to be acquired. So while curating all those old videos, it was a treasure trove of stuff that Shani uploaded, and it's bad. A lot of it's really bad, like her doxing people and shit like that. Really bad. G-Man, so not mad he stayed up to threaten your wife. Yeah, I mean, priorities, right? Priorities. I think he still believes that the reason he got flagged had to do something with. So, like, I didn't even listen to him last night, honestly. So I have no idea what he's talking about. I didn't know until he said something. So he bringing up the slavery shit again, or I don't know. Like, it's the same stuff he recycles. I don't care. But I'm not really in the know as to what. I didn't even realize he was flagged until I looked in Tardy Yard today, and then I saw Secular's video. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll get an explanation. Oh, no, this is not New World. This is very similar as far as the art style, but no, this is Elder Scrolls Online. If you want to watch me playing New World, I should still be on Twitch because I recorded a little bit on Twitch. Why y'all wake? I wake up normally around this time. It is 7:30 my time, and I'm usually up around 7:30, 7:45 a.m. every morning. This is kind of a habit. And I have to actually be a parent, unlike Shani and Rev. So I need to make sure that my spawn is up and doing what he's supposed to be doing. So my wife's up. You know, she has to go to work because somebody in this household has to work. Somebody got to work. There's that link again. Go ahead and hit that link, G-Man. You don't want me to make the video? Come on in, buddy. Tell me why. Tell me why. So I'm going to have fun either way. Sunhold Abyssal guys there. I'll be able to solo this. Cockroach. Yeah, he's kind of like a cockroach. Someone called G-Man internet herpes. I said, yeah, it's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. If y'all did not know, Secular will be live in half an hour. And Secular, please, I think I put Secular. Let me know if your link to your live stream is in the description. G-Man, I support the black community, but if you give me $50, I'll support racist fuckwits. Exactly. That's the funny part. That is hilarious. He will let racists pay him off, but man, I love black folks, but man, them white folks give me enough money, I'll suck that dick so hard. That's the funny part. Like, why do you think nobody believes you, dumbass? Do you not know that you and Rev and Shani are really transparent? Come on. He's made 3 videos 24 hours because Shani probably blew up his phone. He's gonna... Man, he has to simp. And it's so funny. Because he thinks he's tough. Like, that's the best part is somebody like, well, him and Rev. Like they think they're like the quintessential tough guys, but they're not. And as somebody who's done the tough guy thing, got the T-shirt and the uniform and the PTSD from it. No, just no. No. You're not. Stop it. Tough guy for a medic, that is. G-Man got them cheeseburgers, man. Got them cheeseburgers. Was that from the longest yard? I think that's from the longest yard. G-Man's a coward. He's watching incognito. Yep. He wants people to come in and play with him, but sir, it's not how this works. You don't want me to do something. You don't tell if you're trying to convince somebody to do something, then you need to make the deal sweet for them, not the other way around. So no, you need to come and convince me, sir. I'm not sure you know how deals work, but you're not very good at them. Oh shit, getting fucking owned. Look at that. Gives me a chance to show that. There you go. All right, let's try this again. It's fucking stunned me. Woo. Come on, Gary.
My power flows through the abyssal pearl.
What? Oh shit. Bitch. Ah, damn it. That's why playing a healer is difficult sometimes. Come on, Gary. Don't be a bitch. I mean, people already know that you are, but still. Opportunity. You want to save Shanny. You know what Project Pat said. Don't save him. He won't be saved. But you didn't listen. Project Pat's a wise man. Why people don't listen to him? He's exaggerating. Of course.
Turner would be impressed if this victory meant anything.
There we go. Destroy. Give me something good. Clam gall. Okay. That's some definition of Dragonborn. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. I think G-Man's roughly 2 years away from being creepy guy at the mall smelling shoes of Lady Foot Locker. No, I think he'd be in the regular Foot Locker. sniffing the seats that from the guys, like bigger guys too, who've been sitting down for a while. I think that'd be him. I don't think he'd be sniffing women. I think he'd be sniffing dude stuff. He seems like that type of guy. Like he does weird shit like that. Like smell you. He does weird shit like that in person. That's why you have to keep him at arm's length so he doesn't do weird shit to you. You don't believe me? Ask Nate. Ask Hanazabi. He does weird shit like that. It didn't occur to me at first why he wanted me to touch him, to choke slam him and arm wrestle and all this other kind of stuff. It didn't really occur to me then. I was like, is this dude just finding reasons for me to touch him? No, he's too no. And then you sit back and you think about it. Yeah, though that's why he wanted to do that. That's because he found every excuse in the world to touch me. Every excuse. And I'm just like, man, I feel violated. I feel sexually harassed. Like, that's okay. He went home and he had a good night, I guess, with all his drag scents on him. Should have checked my fucking luggage to see if he stole some of my dirty drawers. Because he probably would do some shit like that. People looking for his phone. He's over there rummaging through my shirts and shit. I should check to see if I have any shirts missing. Fucking weirdo. Oh, are you doing the geyser? Or did you already do the geyser? Oh, shit. Okay, we're doing the geyser. Oh, she's a Templar too. Y'all see the Shanny ran off the bit shoot? It's sort of a double-edged sword. People aren't going to be notified that they're going live and saying stupid shit, but at the same time, they craved a live chat interaction, and they're not going to get it because people really don't know that platform. So, I mean, they're going to sort of get their wish, but if you go on BitChute and type in Shanny's name, there are already people on there who have made videos about her, and they're not good ones. So I want y'all to think about something. You're escaping a platform because there are videos on that platform and people who don't like you, to go to another platform where there are already videos from people who don't like you. And I guarantee you she didn't even fucking realize that. And one of the people who made a fucking video about her already is a fucking weirdo himself. In fact, just to give you some grand irony, it's a guy that Irate Alex has already called out. Just so you all know the grand fucking irony here. Her and her grand fucking, and grand is today's word, by the way, wisdom, didn't even care to think about that. You went to another platform where there are people who don't like you. A smaller one, too. A little bit different rules there. But you know what? Kudos. Gary's blue balling me. Feel sad? Yeah. Now he's a bit of a bitch. So I did not really expect him to show up, because I already know how much of a bitch he really is. So this is more or less a way for me to sort of let people know that Secular Opinion is going live, and he's going to explain why G-Man's live stream last night got flagged. Hint, it may have something to do with doxing and that sort of thing, because that sort of shit's cool if it's somebody G-Man likes. Because don't get me, G-Man enjoys when people's private information out there, like people can get intimidated or supposedly intimidated. He likes that sort of thing. When it's people he likes, like when it's for his side or whatever, he has no problem, because there's guys he used to hang out with who would do shit like that routinely. He'd be sitting there kikiing, laughing it up. Then it started happening to him, and then he became a victim. And then all of a sudden, raise your hand in the chat if you remember. If you remember when Thick Shades was doing stuff with all those other folks, and G-Man was sitting there kikiing it up, and it was funny. It was real funny then. He thought it was hilarious. Not so funny when it's you. But that's scary. That's scary. Robert Blair remembers Pepper's. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, you're starting the geyser. All right. What geyser is this? Relenthal. I think some other people are going to come to this, so I'll wait for a little bit. Up so early, I get up at around 7:30, 7:45 every morning. Is ESO worth the money? If you're going to play it, I think it's worth being an ESO Plus member. You get all the expansions, and you have a separate like slot for your crafting materials. That right there is worth. But there's shit in the Crown Store that I think is worth it too, because you get the Crown Store money, like their currency, the crowns. There's all type of shit in here too, especially if you like mounts and like wardrobe, like outfits and stuff like that. All type of cool shit. Check this shit out. Oops. I can't preview it. Oh, there we go. Fucking. I'm playing Shadowlands. No, actually, it's funny. The wife asked me that the other day. I was like, no. I did go back, and my Panda is so undergeared. It's like I couldn't even do some of the pre-expansion content. Like he's struggling to do any of it because he's so undergeared. And I was like, I'm not playing this game where I'm trying to go back and find what missions I need to connect to be able to do basic mission before an expansion. I'm not doing that. So there's usually a smooth transition from people who have not played in a while, but I was getting my ass kicked. I'm talking bad, and this is a tank character. I'm getting my ass kicked. It should take me a little bit longer to kill stuff, but I shouldn't be getting like two shot by things. Here we go. Yep. So G-Man's not going to show up. He's a bitch. We all knew it. Go ahead and head over to Secular Opinion. The link is in the description. I'm about to end this, and I'm going to be listening, playing Elder Scrolls. So head on over. Yes. Let me put the link here. Cool. There you go. Head on over, folks. So after that, I'll probably change the time a little bit for the Shanny stuff, because I need to there's 2 documents I need to find, and there is an older mugshot of hers that just so happened to find too, which is great. But I need to make sure that I have that, because I want to read the police narrative, because the accurate and correct individual that doesn't lie is evidently telling some lies to people. I know it's a huge shock to y'all, but I think you can actually see if you look at the thumbnail what he told the police and compare that to what he's telling people just yesterday about people trusting the police, about what they're saying. Shanny got arrested for nothing, but it's like, bitch, you told the police what she was doing. They wrote down what you told them. People can hear you live, you dumb motherfucker. People can literally hear what you're saying. How fucking stupid are you, Rev? Jason, you can't be this dumb. We know that you suck her ass and that has some type of effect on your brain. But people can literally hear you say that you hear dudes fucking her. We hear you tell the cops that she hit you. So for you to say that she did nothing, what? So were you lying to the cops or are you lying now, Jason? Come on. Choose which one. Either way, it doesn't look good for you. But if you continue to tell these lies, but for I don't get it. Like most people who lie, there's a reason behind it. Like if you don't want her to beat you, then I get it. I absolutely get that Jason doesn't want Shani to whoop the brakes off of him again, right? But what Shani also admitted was that that's not the only time y'all have been violent with each other. So that's great too, right? That's just a whole dysfunctional ass relationship. So while you're analyzing other people's shit, I think it's fun to analyze the reality of what y'all say, not what people are interpreting or people are trying to peer into or surmise. Just listen to what y'all say. I think that's good enough. And that's having receipts. But anyway, all right, Secular's about to go live. Head on over. He's live now. Get out of here. Go. Leave.